something juicy. I've been Red Debbie and Red Doris today. Yes, those are the people involved. Yes.
Exactly.
Your
Red
special
Debbie and Red
Doris. Your special guests today are us, Red Debbie and Red Doris.
But they were carrying chair, hitting them,
dragging each other.
They're dragging each women and their own problem.
Debbie wants to live a mysterious life. I don't know how to, and she does mysterious things.
Hi guys, so this is Doris.
Yes.
So we were supposed to have a meeting.
Yes.
But Doris decided that she's going to take me to the other meetings that she has.
Yes.
Sha,
I brought a falcon.
I'm eating my falcon. So my bribe, falcon. I don't know falcon is favorite.
And she refused to.
And she's not going to eat from it.
That's what she said.
She's not going to eat from it.
That's what she said. I won't eat the food.
That's fine.
I have no option. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing.
Bye.
And you're fooling yourself. You made it find you.
You're the one that
Tell them you made it find you.
I'm still waiting for Doris. And I don't chop over. As I don't chop over, they don't bribe me. I cannot complain. So yeah. Thank you. So
I came out hungry.
yeah, she came out hungry. Chicken Republic was wasting her time. Me? I don't know. I'm just here. Do whatever you want to do with me.
I came out. I'll beat your left breast.
We are here. Doris said she must eat. Okay. Doris is my madam. Anywhere she leads, I follow. Alright, we're done. Mission accomplished. She has eaten my money. For God. On the roads of Abuja today. Also. Baby, tell them to go. Tell them to do what?
This your chicken pie is.
Shut your eyes off my chicken pie.
It's a bad combo. Who might buy the chicken pie too?
I'm not smiling. What's your name, Doris? How can you keep a whole meat?
A whole fine girl. As in, no cap.
You're a woman like me.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
You kept me here.
I'm so sorry, my love.
It's not, I'm so sorry. Come, let's go.
Give me your smile.
I should do what? See, guys, Doris is looking for my truck. Doris, come, let's go.
No, this is an outdoor setting.
This is what?
It's outdoor setting now.
That we use and do.
You normally shoot inside the house,
shoot
but now
what?
you're outside.
See, me and this lady and I were supposed to create content.
Okay.
And that was the plan. She came and picked me up from where I went to make my hair. Oh yeah, let's go and do our stuff. She said no, that she just wants to stop by 10 minutes meeting. Now this is going to an hour. That be still. You just imagine me, a whole me. People know me now. Now as I big rich, as I gather rich, this girl kept me outside. This lady, mother of two. Oh yeah, come, let's go.
No, say cheese for the camera.
What's
One
cheese?
for the road, one for the road.
Somewhere cute, put up rocks and all
Bring
of that.
light and everything.
And that's it.
You see, have that one going. This is an outdoor. See, this is my inspiration. This is my space. I invited you to my
You guys, can you imagine?
Yes, imagine. So we are here to give you something juicy. Then we drag
about
you
my
here.
channel.
So not.
I'm going to change the name of this channel to Doris. Red Doris.
I've been Red Debbie and Red Doris today.
Yes.
Those are the people involved. Yes.
Exactly.
Your
Red
special
Debbie and Red
Doris.
Doris.
Your special guests today are us, Red Debbie and Red Doris. I have a question
for
to
me.
ask.
Okay.
We'll start with an introduction so that they really understand. So it goes like this. Debbie, do you think you sincere, not judging with your own self, because I know You know what I mean? Generally out there, do you think that women love their fellow women? Do you think that they support each other? Like, you want to see me go where you as in where you want to go, you say, okay, let Doris go there first. Once it's my time, I'll go there. You
okay.
think, not based on you, tell me generally, then you.
Okay, personally.
Yes.
Generally.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
so generally, to be honest, there's no way I can talk about this without making it personal, because maybe I'm the one that is existing in this life and I can only talk from my experience, right? But even at that, apart from my own experience, first of all, I feel like there is nothing built into the bodies of women that make them hate one another or make them not want to support one another. Let me say that one first. So women, like the female gender, they are not born with a chip inside them that says, don't support your fellow women, you must hate your fellow women, and all of that. So what it simply means is this: there are humans, both men and women, that support people, and then there are people that don't support people. Do you understand? So it's not something that is restricted to a certain gender, like, oh, women do not support their fellow women. There are women that support women, and there are women that do not support women. There are men that support men, and there are men that do not support men. And it's not because of their gender, it's just a thing of, this is who I am, my character, and all of that. Some people are selfless, some people are not selfless, some people are greedy, some people are envious, some people are jealous, and all of that. So, and it cuts across. So, but personally speaking, I feel like when people do this generalization, it's not really fair for the women. I feel like it's some sort of social conditioning, because it's very, very common when you go on Facebook or you go on Instagram, any small thing, they'll be like, this is my gender, this is my gender, this gender. And I really, whenever I see those stuff, it's really, it makes me uncomfortable, because I'm like, why would you have something against your gender? Who told you that there's something wrong with your gender? We've been convinced that the next woman, your fellow woman, is after your life. So what you're indirectly telling me is that there is something, women naturally, there is something bad about them, which is really, really wrong. Which is wrong, because if you give birth to a boy today and you give birth to a girl today, they are both the same people. There is nothing special they put inside that girl that will make them hate another woman. But it's this, and I feel like society does that because society finds it difficult to hold men accountable. But it's very easy for them to put women on a pedestal. It's very easy for them to, hold women to some types of double standards. So they want to plant this thing in your head where you need to suspect that your friend, that your female friend, suspect that. It doesn't matter if you've known this person for the past 20 years of your life or 25 years of your life, and this person has been nothing but an amazing friend to you. You just want to put this thing in your heart that be suspicious of this person. And then they will say, hey, it's because of the experience and all of that. And some people, maybe when people listening to this thing may say, no, it's a lie. It's just because of how women over time have behaved. That's why they say it. And I'll come with this. It's still all social conditioning. Because in all honesty, let's be honest to ourselves now, right? If you find yourself in a city and you're stranded and it's late, and let's say you can't afford to pay for a hotel or whatever, who is the first person you're going to walk up to? Let's say there are women and there are men.
Women.
Why?
And I feel safe with them.
You feel safe with you. And I can assure you, if you carry out a survey with all the women in Nigeria, 99% of them will pick a woman. 99% of them will pick a woman because you would naturally always feel safer with a woman than with a man. Right? But it's still the same women that will come out and say, women don't support women, women hate women. And then some people that say this thing, you're looking at them and you can see that they are surrounded by amazing women, right? And then they say it's from my experience or whatever. Do you think that men don't have the same experience? Men kill their fellow men over football. Men poison their fellow men over property. Men fight over so many things. Men hate on their fellow men too, right? But you don't see them pushing a propaganda of men are their own problem. Men hate men. Men are this. Men are that. Men are that. Why? Do you get? So it's just like
this thing that happened one time, this Bianca Ojukwu case, where she slapped Obiano's wife. You saw when it was trending, people were like, women, women, they don't make it a women thing. See how women are embarrassing themselves. And then I'm like, oh, just because of that minor confrontation, but we all watched on national TV, men carried.
I'm telling you, I saw it.
This thing at National Assembly, where they fought, they were carrying chair, hitting them,
dragging each other.
They carried our mace.
Yes, around the way.
They carried it and ran away.
Assaulted now.
On national TV. I mean, these are lawmakers, right?
Men, nobody can.
Who are the leaders of this country?
Because of condition. Exactly. People's fathers and grandfathers.
Who put us in this situation in this country?
The men.
Men. Because we have majority of our leaders are men. But even at that, you don't see people coming out to say men are their own problem. Majority of kidnappers are who?
Men.
Bandits.
Rapists.
All of those things. But you still don't see people like, if a man and a woman, let's say a man and a woman are walking on the road right now, in the middle of the night, right? Both the man and the woman would most likely be scared of one particular gender.
Man.
They'll probably be scared of getting robbed or getting kidnapped, most likely by a man. And yet you will not see women or people coming out to say things like, men are our problem.
Yeah.
This and this and this and this and this. But once any little thing, once a friend or maybe an actress and her fellow actress once they have a little argument, someone will now come and say, this women, female gender. And then you see people on the comment section, women on the comment section, pushing that narrative. And I think that's what has just happened. So teaching someone, of course you have to be careful, you have to be discerning. Some people, humans are bad, humans are good and all of that. But it's humans, right? You're going to meet bad people, you're going to meet good people. So you don't have to be just very careful of a particular gender and be like, oh no, women hurt themselves. That is really, really wrong. And one other thing I have to say is this. If you see any woman, I know one, any little conversation she's having, any little opportunity she gets, she wants to drag women. And it's surprising, how do you have such hate for your gender? You're a woman, why are you so angry, at your own gender?
Do you think there's something that might be instigating it? Because the women did not cause you the problem. Like, why will you be angry? If that is even true, because I think maybe they are driving the narrative or position.
Exactly. They're just driving that narrative, but more female friends. So if anybody is going to hurt me, if I'm going to have issues with anybody, it's most likely going to be a woman, because I'm surrounded by women. The same thing if I'm surrounded by men. If I have a lot of male friends, I'm probably going to get hurt or have disagreements with men. So when someone, because you have a lot of women around you and then you have disagreements or issues with someone, it's not enough for you to now come and use it to now discredit like a whole gender. And people that are always, women that are always pushing this narrative that every little opportunity they have, they want to drag women and say, oh, women are their own problem. I've noticed that those people are actually the problem.
Have you?
I'm telling you this from a fact. I've studied someone. I know someone like that. Every little opportunity she gets, the next thing she wants to do is to, women are their own problem. Women, I don't do this and I don't do this.
You can never support the feeling.
And then when you look at her, you don't start studying her life, her behavior. You now see that this is you yourself. You are the problem. You're just projecting what you are.
I think
you backbite against your fellow women. You gossip. You are envious of your fellow woman and all of that. And then you're projecting it on every other woman. Do you understand? So when you know your heart, you know the kind of person you are. You're an evil person.
Yeah.
So automatically you're going to be looking at everybody with that lens. Do you understand? So that's what I think most of them are just projecting, and then they just want to. So for me, women supporting women, I don't think that not supporting women, it is really baseless, honestly, because a gender is there's nothing in anybody's gender that will make you support or not support, or do this or not do this. You have bad people, you have good people. That's just it.
Okay, so for Debbie now, in women supporting women, at least give us a concrete or an example of somebody in your life, mentor, anybody that has really showed you that
I've talked too much, Doris.
No,
you
no,
are going to be the one to talk now.
Okay, if
I
let me
better
say
be shouting
something.
as you're not wearing
I got 2 things from you that are very important. And serious, I was listening. She said, "There's nobody that is born and they put that hates, like hates. I put it in you to hate your fellow women." Seriously, and it's true. It's all conditioning you. The second one about Debbie said,
Talk
is
about
also
your experience.
it's also Debbie said, the people that project that women are supposed to be are people that they don't, as in they have,
They're
they
actually
don't.
the problem. They're
And
the ones that have the problem.
if there's anything I've known about people supporting women, it's Debbie, because immediately she said, the next thing that came to me was her, because it's true, like what you are is what you project. Because immediately she said, my mind just went, because Debbie is always forefront, pushing people, meaning that that's who she is. And most people, most time, people that push you to do great, they also want to be pushed to do great things. And people that backbite, is the energy you give that you get, because there's one small study that I've been studying, the law of attraction, the secret, the law of attraction. What you give to the universe that gives. Debbie is always a grateful person. Debbie wants to live a mysterious life. I don't know what. And she does mysterious things. Debbie does not want to do normal things. And you will not find her doing abnormal things, and where she, and that's what I've learned from her, because it's the energy you put inside the word. If you always feel like, hey, I can't do this, you will never do. As I'm talking to you now, when I wanted to do my master, I remember telling Debbie, hey, I want to do. Debbie said, what is there? Is it not am I the only one? Just go and tell them I want to do this master. And you know, I entered the master, I said, masters is just small. And if I did BSc for 4 years, I'm going to do my master reception. And Debbie's among those that supported, that said I should. Do you know, as I'm talking to you now, I've not gotten anything less than 2 marks below my main point.
Give me 5. You don't tell me this one.
Funny enough, I know that it's not like I'm brainy, but it's what I've put out to the universe.
You're brainy. It's not like
no,
that.
Debbie, no, I'm not joking. It's not like the book is there. I'm a mother of 2. Debbie is carrying the whole of
See the
Debbie
budget.
told me
I tap.
masters is nothing, and
Mother of 2.
the thing stuck on my head. Masters is, before I used to think that to do masters, you have to clear your thing, you even have to push children. As I'm talking to you now, it's me and the children, and with my laptop I will do my assignment, everything, every.
So it's been easy. Not so easy.
No, not so easy, but it's the positioning. Like now, Debbie have told me, and that is just those small things of women supporting me, loving, wanting you to do those things. Masters is not it. You can do, okay, Doris, masters is not it. And I'm doing it very soon. I'll do my exam. Next day, masters are finished. Just like that. So that is just what I'm saying about Debbie. Because there's no way somebody will talk about this if the person is not trying to preach it. So if you think that there's a way that Debbie has done the same thing, you leave your comments below, comment section. Or you tell her more ways that actually women can love women. Because I think that this is a series we should do for a long time. Like, really give out words, because most of you think women know. I think that I don't even want to start talking about our mentor that are really dragging us in our neck to be. This one is not more women supporting, you must have sex.
We must do well.
You must do well.
So basically, for Doris and I, and for so many women I've seen, and for so many women in my corner, I can literally tell you that women support women. Like, there is nothing inside of women that makes them or makes them to hate themselves. That's just the honest truth. So you may meet women that are not supportive, you may meet women that are supportive. So you may want to be more strategic and all of that. And don't, when you go around with that mindset of women do not support women, you will not even get the best. You will get the energy back, because some people will come to you with this mindset of women do not support women. So when you are even approaching the person, you're already approaching the person with such a negative energy and all of that. And then when you don't get that positive response, you don't be like, hey, I said it, women do not support women, which is really, really wrong. So get your mindset right, you know. Work on your circle, try as much as possible to find people that align with your values and your purpose. In fact, I can tell you that I am surrounded by women. My friends are all females, and gosh, I've been blessed. Everything, like, women have made the most impact in my life. Of course, few men have made impact in my life too, but I can tell you that I am surrounded by women I know wants the best for me. And also, I can boldly beat my chest and say that I support every woman around me. So if you are saying that women do not support women, I don't get it. I cannot read it. So maybe you should change your circle, change your mindset, be more positive, do away with that conditioning. I am going to repeat it again. There is nothing inside of a woman. There is no chip implanted inside of a woman. There is no organ. Women do not have hate for women organ beside their liver or their heart. There is no organ in their body.
Preach it, sister.
No, there is none.
Preach it.
So yeah, so that's that. Any last final words? Because you allowed me to do the whole talk. I know it's my channel, but you're meant to be
No, because the knowledge from me, at least you have worked. I know that
See, mosquito is like
Debbie, you have a fresh skin, my love. I know that Debbie has worked in a field of so much women, so I think I'm learning from Debbie. The first day I met Debbie, she was so fierce, like you couldn't even confront her. But I said I'll meet her. She tell me no. I now went and met Debbie, and I called her. I definitely I'm not afraid to collect no from her. We move. I went, and it has landed me to the clarity. In fact, watch out for the next episode.
Okay, guys. So thank you for. So see, Doris has taken over this channel. She said it's going to be Red Doris. Sorry, she said it's going to be a series, and we are going to have episodes. So hopefully we are going to have another episode with Doris and maybe some other women, so maybe we can talk about how you can connect and network and build sustainable relationships with amazing women. So thank you so much for watching up to this point. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share it with that person, that woman that is always saying that women do not support women. Share it on that your group chat, share it everywhere, and let the world know that there is nothing inside of women that make them fellow women are the woman haters. Okay, so until the next time I come on your screen, please stay beautiful like Doris. Stay beautiful.